what's up everybody? We're here for a live meal prep demo, and I'm also going to be sharing our personal meal plan for this week. As requested, we're focusing mostly on 2 to 5 ingredient dinner options only, because dinner really is the area where we all could use the most convenience, right? I know in our house, we're running in 50 different directions every single weeknight. I need options that are quick. I don't have time to be researching and developing meals with a ton of ingredients. So we're focusing on shrinking the ingredient list down, keeping things simple, and then also repurposing and recycling ingredients when we can to stay on budget. So this week, I was really happy that I stayed within my budget, with less focus on meal ingredient recycling and shrinking down ingredients to keep meals insanely simple, macro friendly, within the calorie range that I like to work with. And the things that I look for to make each meal element work for us energy wise is around a 40-30-30 macronutrient split. If you want more info about that, just shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM. I'm happy to talk more about that. But basically, I'm sticking with basics for meals this week. And what I'll do is I will lay everything out, what I'm using, what I'm going to do today to meal prep. I like to meal prep on Mondays because Sundays are just really out of the question. So Monday is kind of like my day to get set up for the week, organized with work activities, do a little bit of meal prep, get everything organized in terms of carpool. Our kids are going back to school this week, so the last thing I want is to be wondering what's for dinner every night. So I've got my plan. I'm gonna share that. And then every single day this week, I will share a photo at 12 p.m. for the full recipe ingredients for the meal of that day. But you should be able to have enough here today from this one training video to kind of meal prep along with me and set up your plan in a similar way, or just take everything that I show you today and run with it. Most of the things that I'm going to talk about are Trader Joe's items, but not Trader Joe's exclusives, okay? I don't want to do like a Trader Joe's exclusive meal video because honestly, so many things, they go out of stock and then they don't restock, so they discontinue a lot of Trader Joe's specific items. So things that you can find here in this video, you should be able to find pretty much anywhere. All right, so let's get right to it. Day one, meal one. I've actually already got it started in my crock pot, and I'll share a picture of the 3 ingredients for this meal. Literally, that's it. So we're doing pot roast. I was able to grab the pot roast from our local meat market because Trader Joe's was out. So it was super convenient. I'm gonna roast that low and slow for 12 hours. I would say 10 to 12 hours. In the last hour, I will throw in some chopped peeled carrots, and we will serve this with cauliflower rice. Literally doesn't get much simpler than that. This cooks completely on its own for the whole day. So that's why I've started it, and all of the juices and everything will stop up over the carrots and the cauliflower rice, and it's just gonna be a beautiful, thoughtless dinner experience tonight. Everybody could use that for a Monday. So that's meal one, day one. Meal two is going to be a 1 sheet pan meal. I love these. These are like my favorite things in the entire world. So for this 1 sheet pan dinner option, we're using organic broccoli, grilled chicken breast, actually just chicken breasts that will go on the pan roasted. Obviously, we're gonna season our meats generously with olive oil, salt, and pepper. That's pretty much all you'll need for your meats. And then I've got 2 sweet potatoes that I will chop. Everything's just gonna go on the pan. It will roast for about 30 to 35 minutes at a 425 degree oven. I'll talk about what I'm prepping today. That's going to be meal two. Love a 1 sheet pan. And then meal 3 is gonna be a stir fry. So I actually love this little veggie kit. There's a ton of different veggie kit options out there. I look for literally just the ones that have veggies I like. So for stir fries, there's a lot out there that you can get with mushrooms and different things like that. This has the variety I like. So it's got a blend of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, red cabbage, kale, carrots, and snow peas. Snow peas are perfect for an Asian-inspired stir fry. Pairing this with brown rice, chicken thighs, and these are organic, free-range chicken thighs, my favorite chicken thighs in the entire world. We'll probably have a few left over to recycle. I like to use coconut aminos for my Asian-inspired stir fries as opposed to soy sauce. It's a lot less sodium, it's a little bit cleaner, doesn't skimp on the flavor, and crushed ginger. All right, so that's gonna be literally in a one-pan stir fry, and it doesn't take long at all. So I'm not going to prep that today. What I will prep today are just the meals that take the longest to cook. And really there's only 2 of them, 2 to 3 of them. Okay, so that's gonna be day of. Okay, meal option number 4. We're on day 4 already. Okay, so day 4 is one of my favorites. This is sweet potato gnocchi. I'm not a huge fan of frozen dinners per se, but there are a few frozen staple items that I always have. Brown rice, cauliflower rice, sweet potato gnocchi. I'm a huge fan of this combination. So we'll start with our ground turkey. You're gonna brown that in your pan. Again, doesn't take long. Salt, pepper, olive oil, you'll be good to go. You could literally make this a one-pan meal if needed. I usually do too, because I like to get it done all at once. The sweet potato gnocchi takes exactly 6 minutes. I like to chop up some spinach and throw that in once the sweet potato gnocchi is cooked. And then I found this bolognese style tomato sauce. And honestly, it's very difficult to find a marinara that is low in sugar and also contains olive oil. So this had both. This is only 3 grams of sugar. That's like unheard of for marinara. Ingredients, I'm gonna read them off. Peeled tomatoes in puree, whole tomatoes, tomato puree, basil, salt, tomato paste, onion, extra virgin olive oil. So the first 5 ingredients make up the majority of the product, okay? So when you see the first ingredient as canola oil or a GMO oil, you'll want to maybe choose a different option for that particular item that you're looking for. In most cases, you can find an avocado oil, a coconut oil, or an olive oil instead. All right, so those are the oils I like to look for when I'm looking at condiments, jarred, frozen, things like that. All right, so meal 4, this is one of my favorites, and I legitimately can't wait. It should take about 10 minutes total. All right, last but not least, I've got Mexican style holes. I'll be repurposing some cauliflower rice for these. We've got fajita veggies, fresh red onion, fresh peppers. I'm a big fan of fresh when I can make it happen. So I will be prepping these fajita veggies today so that literally I can just throw them in a pan, warm everything up when it's game time. All right, carne asada. This is already marinated, so you don't have to do anything to it. And it doesn't take very long to cook at all. Some frozen roasted corn. I love this actual type because obviously I don't have to roast it myself. So that takes one step out of the process. This is one of my favorites, and you can also top your bowl with whatever type of additional toppings you like and hopefully already have. So you're not reinventing the wheel. Top with avocado, plain Greek yogurt, maybe some jalapenos or cilantro. All right, but it should be something that you already have. And then I have a bonus for you. So this bonus meal you can really use at breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We're a big fan of breakfast for dinner in our house. So sometimes I'll be making the kids French toast at dinner time, pancakes, big pancakes eaters. So I found these protein pancakes. This is literally a 2-ingredient meal, blueberry pancakes. It's got everything that you need for your balanced macronutrient plate. It's got protein, carbs, a little bit of fat in the butter I'll be using to cook with. And even though I have all of the ingredients to make this myself, I still felt that this was a really convenient option that most people would like to take advantage of. So I'm throwing it in the rotation as a bonus. Literally make it for any meal, breakfast, for dinner. Is so fun. All right, so blueberry high protein pancakes, that is the bonus. That is what we've got going on for our setup this week. As I said, I'm going to share the updated full recipe, a picture, and the description every single day, 12 o'clock noon this week, so that you have it and you can always refer back. So that is our simple 2 to 5 ingredient plan for easy weeknight dinners this week. What I'm prepping today, obviously the pot roast and the items that take the longest. So I'm going to prep my veggies. I'm going to prep some proteins, excluding the chicken thighs. So literally just the chicken breast, some veggies. They can all be warmed up 5 to 10 minutes the day of. And that's how we're gonna keep it simple. So let me know what you decide to implement this week. Share your own pictures of your quick, easy one-pan recipe or fajita bowl recipe or the gnocchi. I would love to see them. Don't forget to tag me. Have a great week.